see everybody? Okay, sure? Okay, so when we were kids, we would get up on Saturday morning, eat our bowl of cereal, turn on the Saturday morning cartoons, and then by 10 o'clock we were getting pushed out the door to play outside all day long. Pretty much we would be out there unless it was lunchtime or dinner time. We'd come back in and go back out until it was dark. In today's world, you see less kids doing that sort of thing. Most of the time they're indoors. Their lives center around the iPhone, the iPad, and TV, video games, anything electronic that they can get their hands on. And then while they're sitting in their rooms in the middle of all of that, half the time they're getting pitched advertising for more electronics and more video games. But rarely do you ever see any sort of advertisement or anything on TV that promotes kids to get outside and to play more. If you asked a school-age kid today if he had PE that day or what day he has PE, chances are he's going to say none or about an hour a week. Josh is in the 4th grade at St. Rita, and they get 1 hour of PE per week. So when we were kids, it was 1 hour a day. So it's kind of sad. But our job as parents, teachers, and community leaders are to be healthy examples for our kids and for all kids. So according to the CDC, childhood obesity has more than doubled in kids and quadrupled in adolescents over the last 30 years. And that's because you're seeing less kids outside, more kids inside watching video games, and less emphasis on physical education in the schools. So obesity is described as excess body fat that's caused from taking in more calories than what you actually burn in a day. The short-term and long-term effects of childhood obesity, short-term effects is they become a risk for high blood pressure and cholesterol. They develop pre-diabetes, which is, they don't have diabetes yet, but you start to see the signs of it. Bone and joint problems, and then the long-term effects of childhood obesity is that it leads to obesity as an adult, heart problems, type 2 diabetes, stroke, cancer, and osteoarthritis. So once again, the promotion of physical education actually starts at home. And one way to do that is just to keep less junk food in the house. It's okay as treats, even once a day, as long as they're getting everything else that they need. But encouraging kids to play more sports, and then as parents buying less electronics and more toys like basketball goals, trampolines, bikes, that sort of thing that promotes them to get outside. And then of course incorporating 60 minutes of outside play or family activities such as hiking or bike riding or even walking a day. But while it's our job to start that at home, kids are at school 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, 9 months out of the year. So the school system has to play a big role in this as well. And according to the Kentucky Corps of Academic Standards for Primary School Physical Education, the goal of PE is to develop physically literate individuals who have the knowledge, skills, confidence for a lifetime of healthy living. So this is what they claim to be doing in the schools, but elementary and middle school kids still only get 1 hour of PE a week. And then according to the Jefferson County Public School High School Handbook, they require 22 credit hours across 4 years to graduate. Of those 22 hours, half of a credit hour is in PE. So, and if the schools would, they're always focused on test scores, but I think what a lot of people don't really understand is that according to the American Psychological Association, is that exercising and the right amount of exercise every day stimulates brain activity, which promotes clarity, focus, better performance in school. It helps develop the neurons that we need for cognitive function and our reaction times. And with all of that, I think that they would see higher test scores in the school. Not to mention the fact that it also improves the mental health of kids, because studies show that most children who are what they consider obese, not just overweight, but really obese, are going to experience some sort of depression in their childhood, which is sad. But like I said before, it's our job to promote this whether you're a parent, a teacher, or a community leader, to get this initiative going, so that we can form a society of better, happier, and healthier adults down the road. That's it. Hey, thanks for coming.
Very good. Very good.